Good afternoon, Standard 10 students. Now I will explain again what did Bassanio mean that I live upon the rack. Okay. Now when Portia was adamant and to tell him that why don't you wait for a day or two or wait for a month and then we shall teach you how to choose the right one. Then he says, let me do so, for as I am, I live upon the rack. Now what did he actually mean by it? So when we go back to Act 1, Scene 1, when he comes to borrow some money from Antonio to take part in this lottery system, and he feels very confident that he could win this lady. And then he gives his own school days experience, that how he loses one arrow, then he would shoot the second arrow, and then finally find both the arrows. So he was actually explaining about the money which he has borrowed from Antonio previously, and now he wants some more money. And with the help of that money, it could help him win a big prize like this rich lady in Belmont. So first, he comes on those grounds to gamble his faith that if I win, then I will be in a position to solve my money or financial problems. But when he comes to know that this lady genuinely loves him. And he has come with a false identity. When I say false identity, means he is only portraying himself as a rich suitor, like any other rich suitor that had come to woo Portia. But in reality, he is not. He has come on borrowed money. And he is only portraying himself as a very rich person. So that thought is haunting him. So he is a bit nervous. So that is why he wants to know what will be his condition if he fails to choose the right casket. Then what his condition is going to be. So now he is worried about that. But on the other hand, also he wants to confess. He wants to tell Portia the truth. That do not think that I am a very rich man and all that. It is only the love that has brought him closer to her. So when he says, I live upon the rack, Bassanio, then confess what reason there is mingled with your love. Now when he talks about live upon the rack, she felt that Bassanio is being disloyal, or has shown some disloyalty towards her. That means there may be another woman in his life. So she says, live upon the rack. So she would want to know on what grounds is he talking about living upon the rack, and what treason or betrayal has come between our love. None but that ugly treason of mistrust. So there is no woman in my life. Okay. But the ugly treason of mistrust. Now when you love somebody, the most important thing is to trust. Husband trust their wives, wives trust their husbands. If they don't trust each other, then that married life will never be successful. So that is the ugly treason of mistrust. Means he wants her to have a clear picture of him. And he is scared. If I confess and tell Portia how I had come here, on what purpose I have come here, he is scared that he will lose her. If he speaks the truth, then she may have something to say. So how dare you, poor fellow, come to marry me? I'm such a rich lady. There are so many people around the world wants to marry me. How come you have got the guts, having no money, to come and ask for the hand of a very rich lady? So all these things are playing in his mind. He says, if I reveal the truth, means he's going to lose his love. And on the other hand, he does not want to lose her, because he knows she loves him a lot. So that is why he wants to make things clear. And he wants to tell her that what kind of a person he is, but he is only scared that he may lose her. Okay. None but that ugly treason of mistrust, which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. They may as well be amity and life, between snow and fire, and treasons and my love. So here he explains, the treason of mistrust is, which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. Means if I tell you the truth, I may not enjoy. Or if we start our lives with mistrust, then our life will be going topsy-turvy. Okay. They may be as well be amity and life. Okay. It says now, if there is trust, then there will be peace and happiness in one's life. But the ugly treason of distrust is like snow and fire. They cannot agree with each other. Okay? It is like a treason as treason and my love. Says, I cannot betray you and then say love. If you love a person, you will never betray him. And if you betray the person, it means that you don't love the person. So love and betray can never combine. Snow and fire, they too cannot combine. And a life of distrust, there will never be happiness and love in your life. Okay. So then she says, fine. I would like you to speak in the similar manner that the person whose hands and legs are tied on that rack. I told you the rack is about a bed that has got levers and it stretches. Okay. And that person, when he is unable to bear the pain, what does he do? He just speaks the truth out, no matter come what may. And then his life is spared. That is what he says. After speaking the truth, that prisoner or that criminal, his life is spared. Will you give me that opportunity after I speak the truth? Means, will you continue to love me if I speak the truth? Like that person is assured that if you speak the truth, your life will be saved. So then she says, fine, confess and live. So that has removed a great burden on Bassanio's head. Okay. He was so much in confusion. Number one, he has borrowed money from Shylock. Antonio's life is at great danger or great risk. If he does not win this lady, he will not be able to pay Shylock on time. Though Antonio says, my ship will return 1 month before, Bassanio is not taking that chance. The money was borrowed for him, so he feels that since Antonio is standing there as a guarantor, if the money is not paid, then he loses his life. Bassanio didn't want that. So that also is playing in his mind. That is also haunting him, torturing him. That is why he says, I am living upon the rack. He says, because if he loses, then he will not be able to pay back Shylock. And most probably Antonio, one of his best friend, will lose his life. That is one part of his problem. Second problem is his wrong identity, false identity. Means portraying himself as a rich person. He is not a well-to-do person. Okay. And then the guiltiness that he was experiencing because he felt that this girl genuinely loves me, and for me she is only a big prize, money. So he has got a lot to explain or to confess to Portia, but he is only scared that if he speaks the truth, he may lose her forever. So I'll keep it till here. Okay, then we shall meet again after the holidays. Till such time, please prepare well. Okay, enjoy your holidays. Be good. If you cannot be good, be safe. Thank you.